Hey guys, welcome to Outback Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to use the ROBOTIS OP3's GUI in order to perform a range of actions and view these outputs on the RViz terminal, which I showed in the previous video. Hey guys, so let's get straight into it. So open up a new terminal using Control-Alt-C. Now, as I explained in the previous video, the OP3 will always have a default service which it runs, so you just got to turn this off. So use sudo service op3 demo stop. Now enter the password, which if you haven't changed it, it should be 6 lots of 1s. That's the default that you get for ROBOTIS. Now from here, we have to run the op3 bring up package. So I'll run that now. Cool, so we'll run that and I'll open up a new terminal because that runs in the background. And here I'll run the visualization launch file from the op3 bring up package. And that allows you to see the RViz terminal, and it does the initial configurations for that terminal in correlation with the ROBOTIS. So op3 bring up, visualization, cool, run that. That should start up RViz, so let's get a new terminal ready for the next command that we're going to do. Just take a little moment to load up. Cool. There we go. So I'll just set the robot up in a spot so it can stand freely. Now, from here, the next step is to run the op3 demo package. So we'll open back up our terminal. Now this one is another ROS launch. So it's op3 demo package, and it's a demo .launch file. Cool. Yep. Cool, so there we go, let's run that. Now from here guys, you then got to run the GUI for the demo software, so we'll run that now. So we'll run that. Now this should open up the GUI terminal for this. As so I'll just quickly resize the RViz terminal. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually auto snap, which is a bit of a pain, so I have to do it manually. So that should be good. Cool. Now it's nearly ready, but first you actually have to run the op3 manager package. So what this does is it actually sets all the initial configurations for each of the actuator joints, the XM430s I think they're called, for the ROBOTIS, and that sets them all the initial configurations. So then you can actually, it effectively knows how it's sitting, and then from there it can then perform each of the actions from the GUI. So we'll run that first. And that's another launch file here. So we'll run that. And you'll see on this left panel here that it should come up in the logging section. So you can see all the different Cartesian values for each of the joints. The X, Y, and Z axes have been highlighted for each of the actuators, and you see all the XM430s have now been added in there, and its initial head control, etc., has now been set. So we're pretty much ready to go now. So let me just reshuffle this just a bit further, just so you can see the logging file on the op3 demo GUI. So in here you've got a range of different sort of I guess modules that you can run. For example, let's run the head control. So before I can click on this tab here, I just have to go head control module, and that'll set the mode and load it. I'll just go get mode as well. Now we'll go head control, and you'll see that as I change the pan here, the actual robot's head on the RViz terminal will move in correlation with that value. And your physical robot itself should also have its head moving in that direction as well. I'll just recenter this just so it's back in the original position. Now we should be able to go back in. So they have a range of different motions in the motion tab, such as standing up, doing some goalkeeper actions. So we'll load that. So that's actually the action module here. We'll get mode, go to motion, and yeah, so as you can see, I'll get the robot to stand up here. Where is it to? There we go. So you can see in the RViz terminal it stands up as expected. And yeah, so you can do a heap of different ones. The keeper ready correlates to the actual keeper moves, and there's also like a diving function as well. But yeah, so I'll just get the robot sit back down there. But I'll let you guys play around with that on your own physical robot. But yeah, so that pretty much covers how you can operate the GUI here, guys. In our next video, I'll show you how to edit the walking parameters. So that means, so with the default soccer mode that you can run, if you change the walking parameters, it'll actually change how the robot walks when you're running that soccer demo. But I'll show you guys that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below this video, and I'll do my best to answer that for you in a free video. Thanks, guys.